Okay, so we're back in Amnesia. We're on past 6. Just gonna crack straight on with this. Just got to a new area. Oh,
So you used the drain sewers as a means of transport?
Yes, they were built to divert water from an underground spring and are quite spacious. It seemed only natural to incorporate it into the overall structure.
But we won't be using it.
Not today. The flow is seasonal, and when the spring runs dry, the damp tunnels produce a rather poisonous type of fungi. There is an antidote, of course, but we won't be bothering with it today. Come, this way instead. We're almost there.
well, when you say poisonous mushrooms, does it mean like am I poisoned if I touch them? Just noticing the petals on the floor here. Oh yeah, but again, it's going to be poisonous to the touch. Are they going to give off fumes?
This machine does not work, and you must spend the next 10 minutes fixing it.
Lever is stuck. Its gears need to be greased. Okay, close enough. Brilliant. Can I knock that down? Nah, good talk. Alright. Yeah. We'll have to try. Okay, there's a route over here. Oh, yeah, I mean, we were in light for at least a minute there, guys, aren't we? We're gonna make it dark again. Water. Doesn't look like there's enough room for the invisible water face to sneak up on me, but the water is too deep to traverse safely. Drain the water, or oh, I see. Yeah, it's a staircase. If I actually look down, I can see. Yeah, so the invisible monster doesn't appear to be about. I don't actually know if he comes back. I'm assuming he does. Can I lift you up? No. Anything lighter I can lift up, maybe? Beam to walk up there? What do you mean you can't carry a concrete slab? Come on. What kind of protagonist are you? These are the big doors I came in through. You gonna tell me you can't budge as well? Oh no, that's the door I came in, isn't it? But they won't budge. That ain't budging. How does one get up there? See, look, there's no way I'm going to be able to jump up these, right? I don't think so. Try a couple of times in case I'm just not getting enough momentum. Oh, my Super Meat Boy skills are letting me down. I'm 90% sure it's not what I'm supposed to be doing. Nah, he ain't gonna make that. Okay, let's start checking debris. You just, yeah, you're the rock I threw. That's fine. Definitely. Its gears need to be greased. But again, I'm still not convinced I shouldn't be able to smack that with something. Can't blame a guy for trying. Let's think about this logically then. I've still got that glass jar. Floor underneath. No. There's definitely just water coming out then. You're going to tell me I've got to go back into this area and find some grease, aren't you? Spend all my time trying to get back out again. Oh wait, hang on. Hey! Alright. I suppose that's partially helpful. Broken pipe is blocking the ladder, however it got somewhat damaged by the impact. Still got my glass jar. I'm gonna get some more oil, just in case. Well, if it'll let me. But I suppose if it doesn't, then I know that I won't be needing the jar anymore. There's no need to fill it again. What if I just like grease? Let's see if I can set fire to it. Nope. Hey! Alright. I feel clever. He says breaking things isn't the answer. Control. That was a game I very much enjoyed, Control. He waited for his eyes to adjust to the darkness, but no shape or contour appeared.
How did we find this place?
An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he want to come?
He wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we planned.
Or maybe, just maybe, he knew it was a bad idea. This looks like it's going to lead to a new area. Perhaps. Really? Would you just... It should not be this difficult to stand up a chair. Amazing. Let's have a look about then. See what craziness we have in here. I want to see if there's any pipe work I can see in here that might require get through there, yeah. I'm thinking I'm going to need to take that pipe and attach it to something. Seems to be the logical progression. Would you like to be instructions on what to do with the pipes and the levers? Oh, just lean forward so I can read that again. Why? White on white, man? That's such a weird choice. The work I've put into this machine is unequalled by the reasoning of any man. The thought that generations of men have passed away since I first attempted to reconstruct the design is most tiring. Generations of men have passed away since I first attempted. Huh. How old is this dude? The limitations of this world have made my work incredibly difficult. It has forced me to build the thing almost 100 times larger than the delicate contraption it tries to emulate. Not to mention the flow of tamed lightning, crudely replaced by pressured steam pushing its way through pipes and turbines. It shames me to think of what the inventor would have thought of my monster, where he works with a magnifying glass to carefully fix all the parts. I push 5 men to erect a tower of wrought iron in the hope it will have even the tiniest hint of the power found in a traveller's locket. So this is almost suggesting that, like, or at least what I'm taking away from it, like, this is like some, not necessarily immortal, but like long living dude, maybe got some connection to this world, or maybe the Traveller is, I don't know, maybe the Traveller's the bad guy thingy, the demon thing that's chasing me. It's stuck in its position. Okay, you ain't going nowhere. Stuck in its position. Also stuck in its position. Stuck in its position. Alright. Notes on repair or anything like that for now. You know, I'm curious about these bits of pipe lying around, but since that's the second one, it's either going to be find 2 or 3 of them to do the job at hand, or maybe it's just a spare, but I don't see the game being that nice. What are you? You got a crank handle? Yeah, okay. Let's have a look through here then. Oh, there's nothing in these corners. Well, we got? So yeah, I would say that would look like I need to attach pipe to the wall. Reason being, I have absolutely no idea what order to attach pipes into the wall. Let's go grab one of these. I've got 2 of them, right? Where was it? Not in here. Alright. Oh no, the other one was... Let's go get the trickier one first then. Well, not trickier, but further away. Let's get the one that's further away. Oh, that made me jump unnecessarily as well. Maybe I should turn my headphones down a little bit. What we got? Maybe try and replicate the same shape. Nope. Oh, I did it for me. That was unexpected. Did I close you? The one's just down here, right? Do I get a choice in this? Like, I want it. Seems to be doing that automatically. But then it also doesn't appear to cover the whole thing. So if I turn it. Oh, would you come here? Give me the. Oh no. Just as a test, like, is this automatically slotting it into where it needs to be? No, not necessarily. Okay. So yeah, so in theory, I should be able to... Ah, you really want to go that way around, don't you? Right, so somewhere then there's a third piece. Take you out of the wall. You out of the wall. Pretty sure those would be fairly hot, but... around, see if I can find some kind of hint or instructions, or maybe just stumble across another piece of piping. What's in here again? Don't know, but I haven't tried these valves yet, so. So this one was raising that one on the left, yeah? Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Ah, here we go. I should have just looked more in here. Oh no, I have read here. Well, knackers. Ah, here we go. I was at the place where the levers were stuck in place. So, there's that too. Oh, we've got more levers in here that I haven't touched as well. Wait, hang on. Let's go look at the other ones, because if they're stuck in place, then maybe that's telling me where these ones need to be. Down, up, down, okay. If that doesn't work, I'll try it the other way around. I'm assuming that's it, but I'll... Let's see what position the actual thing is in. So that big cylindrical bit. Let's see. Oh no, so that one is all the way down. Okay, so it's just going to be play with them until I figure it out. Alright, that's fine. I can do that. Or would it just make sense for it to be the other way around? Up, down, down, up. It really wouldn't. Oh. Down. Oh, that was it. They just weren't far enough up. Okay. So now what? What y'all done? I obviously can't cover all the holes with this, but... This one still looks bigger to me. Yeah, there we go. Let's try that. Amnesia, where the true horror is figuring out you are not as smart as you thought. Trying to get this thing lined up is a pain, man. Ah! Why you go ping? No, stop that. I thought, looking at this one, I feel like there should be more. There should be more stuff, more piping. It's not gonna let me grab any of these because these are obviously all needed for this side. Let's try this again. You come over here. No. I was saying that it was the same size as this one, wasn't it? So I probably could have just left that in there. Alright. Hey! So now I just need one more bit of pipe, I guess. Okay.
Daniel, is that you? What are you doing?
He asks me like I have any clue. Maybe I don't need another bit then, because that does seem to have activated, you know, the dialogue. Well, I don't know if it's like a mid-puzzle, ooh, you don't want to be doing that, or whether that is actually signifying that it's done. So, I don't see why I need to go back through there. Except for the huge, massive doors. Alright, we'll go have a look. We're selling triggers on the way through the door. I guess I'm on the right line. Alexander knew there must be a way to finish the ritual before it was too late. He had to teach his friends to harvest the... Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, I've got a crank. Why do I need to put the crank in? Excuse me. Anywhere I could stick a crank. So am I lifting these up again, or...? These got to go all the way up, or is this just... Right, so I've got to get those to match this as well. Alright, so closest one halfway. So it'll be inverted. So left halfway, right all the way down, middle all the way up. Stay there for now. Oh, it's not all the way down, is it? Yeah! Didn't make me jump that time either. Alright, that's came in. What are you? Entrance assistant. Isn't that the way I came? Valve's on the right then. Yeah, it is. I haven't used this crank yet. Let's see then if I can... I'll head back to the cistern area. I'm assuming I've got to go through these doors at some point. So let's... Ah! That was close. Thought I'd throw myself off. Apparently you can catch yourself in midair. So that's nice. Oh. Pants. Just drain the water in here, which I'd completely forgotten about until I came back through here. It has not. Guess I'll just get F myself in the A. Spare piping. Well, alrighty then. The red taint burst from the walls as if they had begun to bleed. He cried out in fear as the spectacle began to consume the blue shimmer. I don't know what that means.
conserving water from the spring.
Yes, it enables me to control the water in the drain sewers to some extent. Also, it can be used for all sorts of purposes.
Like for drinking.
Well, that too. But mostly to run different machines.
Ah, like water mills.
Exactly.
Again, more water. And the petals, I'm still good, they're telling me to go that way. Oh! No, I think my left analog stick is slightly busted. There's no sign of any movement there. Seeing steam coming out over there. I'm thinking maybe I'll use this crank to turn the steam off somewhere. Really? We're doing platforming, Amnesia? Alright, let's go have a look. And it looks like I am actually hopping towards... Yeah. Oh boy. Some sort of valve. What am I going to do? Redirect sewer water. Hey. Wait, hang on.
7th of August, 1839. There is no denying that Alexander puts a lot of faith into what I can only describe as magic. I'm not surprised. Even while traveling across Europe, I assumed I would have to embrace the supernatural to save my mind and life. As a novice, I do everything in my power to stay focused and not dwell too much on my own doubts. Alexander woke me up early and told me it was time we got started on our work. He was obviously excited to get going, and we headed downstairs to the old dungeon, where he preferred to attempt his rituals. It turns out that Alexander is a true Renaissance man, paralleled only by Da Vinci, I'm sure. He showed me several rooms fitted for specific research, such as anatomy studies, alchemy, and botany. The crown of Brennenburg must be the inner sanctum, a most hallowed ground where we shall attempt to permanently banish the orb's shadow.
Well, I instantly regret that. How much oil do I even have at the moment? I've not used my torch in a while. Oh, okay, I've actually got a fair bit. Am I getting any screen distortion or anything at the moment? Yeah, a little bit. Let's keep the lantern out for now. So then... Is there anything over here? Don't like going in the water. Let's just try and run over here where there's some light. So the one to my left, that's where I came in. Ah, so this is what the crank's going to be for, yeah? No. Is there something I could throw at that? You, come here. Worked before. I'm a genius. Call off the praise for Einstein. Your brains are right here. What is it? That's just some reflection, right?
August 1839. I could never be certain until today that I was on the right path. Using my orb, Alexander managed to channel its power unto us. The inner sanctum flared with blue, fiery light, and I could feel the same things I felt in the dark chamber in Algeria. It was like standing in a mad whirlpool of impressions. It was terrifying. But Alexander kept calm and wielded strange tools of science in order to tame the storm. Suddenly, the blue light was stained by strains of red, and the walls burst with pulsating tissue resonating with the scene. Alexander quickly covered the orb in some cloth, and the unspeakable thing vanished. Apparently, the orb's shadow is closer than Alexander thought. He said I should prepare for a warding ritual tomorrow. I'm not sure what he expects, but I have a bad feeling about this.
Got a bad feeling about this.
How are you supposed to like that, man? Like, fling a tinderbox at it? Nah, you're just mocking me, aren't you? Oh, let's get back to... Yeah, funny that. Let's get back to the beginning of the area, just so I can track where I have and haven't been. No, I'm not gonna like you. I don't think I'm coming back this way. It's back, isn't it? I feel like the only way I'm going to find out is by making a break for it. Ow! Redirect sewer water again.
August 1839. It is still early, and Alexander is busy preparing for the ritual later today. Seeing him this worked up makes me question why. What does he stand to gain? I realize he is curious about it all, but surely there must be more. Is he so foolish he will attempt to tame the power of the orb? I must admit that yesterday, when Alexander flooded the inner sanctum with blue light, I realized we had but graced the orb's true potential. This might turn out to be more than escaping a creeping shadow. It might be the beginning of something truly extraordinary.
So I'm thinking now I can go back and see if I can get out down, you know, that water should be drained. What was the way I came? I want to say over there. Still not convinced there's not something in the water with me. Please tell me that's just my footsteps. me going the right way. The purpose of the inner sanctum had always been to study the orbs and find a way to force them to yield their power. However, he was still unaware of this. Ow! Crud. Seems like a lot of effort to open a couple of doors, man. Okay, let's go have a look. Yep. Sure enough. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Poisonous fumes, poisonous fumes. Yeah, I'm out of there, shut up. Okay. Can I jump up to that? See if there's anything different. The bridge is stuck and we'll need a push to dislodge. I have nothing I can... I can't grab it. Okay, can I move this one up a little bit? Nah, that's obviously not what I want. Well, looks like we got some more puzzling to do, but again, I'm going to give this a rest here for now. May well just crack straight on with the next bit and get these uploaded soon for you. But as always, I've been Spidey. Thanks for